They've never done a stream before, so they were like literally standing back there, be like, "Yo, what do we do here? Like, what the going on?" We got Mustafa the Poe and Daniel Caesar in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
we got a show. We got a show coming up.
Yeah, we have a show coming up. I feel like we're walking into an alternate universe, bro. Like
This is.
I wasn't expecting this many. Like
Y'all have. I'm sure you've seen like Kai Cenat. He has like people on all the time. You know.
Yeah, of course.
Like
of
he has celebrities on all the time. I don't usually have a lot of famous people on. I mean, I guess I have like politicians on.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have you guys.
We're
on.
politicians too in some way.
Yeah, exactly. You're political actors. Kai, leave him alone. What are you doing? Don't bother him. This is my little daughter.
This guy used to work with Trudeau, man.
Yeah, I did work with Trudeau for years.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
you worked with Trudeau?
Yeah, he developed like some policy advisory committee, and I was like the Ontario rep for the committee.
That's crazy. Okay, well there you go.
Yeah,
You're locked in. Fidel Castro's son.
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say he's not. You know?
Yeah, he's
It's uncanny.
Justin Trudeau, famous,
uncanny.
famous for people's problematic fave. Katy Perry's problematic fave.
Yeah. Have you ever shown your people the First Lady of Canada's first ever address?
No.
Oh no, it's the most important thing on the planet. This is
insane.
This is one of the darkest moments in Canadian history. Miss Trudeau, MLK Day. MLK Day was her first ever address to the Canadian people, and she decided she was going to sing a song a cappella on MLK Day as her first ever address.
When you smile back at me, when you smile back at me,
He changed again.
I see it from the corner of your eye. The day that we will say goodbye, but nothing will take away what's between you and me.
This is when she goes hardcore.
When you smile back at me, when you smile.
Like, what could the feedback be in this moment that makes her go, I'm going extra hard?
That's what I'm gonna do.
And she has black liberation leaders painted behind her.
Yeah, well, I mean,
look at that.
One could consider Justin Trudeau a black liberation leader as well.
It's true.
Daniel, I have questions for you.
Let's go.
Not to cut straight to the chase.
Let's go.
But when I said, and I'm sure you might have heard this, I don't know how much you guys know about my politics in general. I think we got connected through one of the Hadids.
Yeah.
But
damn, I love the press vest, bro.
Oh, hard.
Yeah.
That's very hard.
Okay, yeah, that's from when we were doing the Ice Out of LA protest.
Love that.
Yeah, there's no sound gate on, so you're gonna hear echo. You're hearing room on. All right, you know what? It's probably better this way. But what I was gonna say is when I said I'm gonna have you on, there was mad people in the chat. They were like, Caesar, isn't he?
No, they hate me.
Isn't he a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that come from? To me, I was like, if he's coming onto my stream, I don't think he's a Trump supporter.
No.
So what happened? Where did this even come from? And are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm cynical.
Okay.
I'm just cynical.
You're cynical. Okay. So wait. You said there was an instance where I think you were talking about how you weren't a Trump supporter, right? There's a video of that out there somewhere, and you were like,
"Oh yeah, exactly." Yeah. No, I'm cynical, and I'm kind of like, I kind of observe the world happening around me with the detachment. Like, I don't really feel like I'm a part of it. You know what I mean? Mm. And so, if my brother's stressed out,
no, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed.
Wrong. But that's kind of my whole. It's just kind of like okay. I got off track.
Bro, don't worry. They call me a Trump supporter too.
I think it's like there's also like such a disproportionate response to anything happening on the internet. I think Trump is evil and he's hilarious, but what I do enjoy he's hilarious, but what I do enjoy about Trump is that his evil is uncovered, you know? Like I just don't want someone dropping bombs on my country and then dropping a summer playlist, you know what I mean? And it's just like I just like the fact that like there is no pop culture harmony happening with Trump, you know, that he's
Trump
kind of
just a true reflection of America.
It's impossible, I mean? You know what I mean? Where
he tries to do the pop culture shit. I think he's a queen.
Yeah.
I mean he's an Andrew Lloyd Webber fan. He always, I think, wanted to be loved by the liberal elite in New York. Like that's his background, you know what I mean? And he never got like that pop culture. He never got that pop culture relevance that he was desperate for, and he's just punishing the libs for that reason. Like that's I think his like driving motivator for the most part. But you see it like he wants to be loved and respected by the cultural forces, and it is just never gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I like that he fails at it constantly, you know. I like that, like, you know.
Yeah, he's still trying, but it's not working. And you can tell he just like fucking hates it too. He hates like he'll talk about like Graydon Carter throwing Vanity Fair parties in West Virginia to a bunch of like former coal miners, you know.
Who's Graydon Carter?
I guess like former editor-in-chief of Vanity Fair or something from way back in the day.
Okay.
And he's like, his parties, they're shit now. They're not as good. And it's like, I'm sorry, but your mic is toast. I'm sorry. Watch stream, mic sounds bad.
Bro, this is like the Coliseum.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's actually different.
No. Imagine if you were in fucking Madison Square Garden and every single person could directly talk to you and be like, why are you singing that song? Sing my song first. I want you to do this.
No, but and none of the songs are written.
Yeah.
You're actually freestyling all the songs. You're writing the chords on the stage.
And they're like, actually, here are the lyrics that I want you to sing right now. Do it right now like this.
No, that's different.
Anyway.
Are you familiar with Daniel Caesar's music?
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
You don't listen to music? I thought that you were about to say that.
That is
really?
Bro, it's embarrassing. I don't listen to any music at all. I have listened to your music though. I have. But I don't listen to any.
How you don't?
Bro, I do not listen to any music.
What makes
at all.
you happy?
Yeah, honestly.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy is you know, seeing some of the changes take place that I push for all the time. But I know I'm autistic as fuck. I don't listen.
What do you do when you're working out? What do you listen to?
I literally
don't say podcasts. Podcasts? Oh my god,
bro, that's crazy.
We finally met one of them.
Wait, look! They found a tweet. Hold on, where is this? Your tweet at Coachella. I think I tweeted about you performing at Coachella. Maybe I said Daniel Caesar was incredible. So
let's go.
I've listened to music.
Yeah,
tapped in, bro.
You know what, bro? When people that don't listen to music are being touched by your voice,
yeah.
just goes to show you.
Yeah.
When was it? Is this pre-Harry Styles?
I don't know.
This is
2022.
Coachella. Yeah. This is one where I was.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What a time. Damn, bro. You really
That's the last
reach.
time I listened to
You're
music,
reaching
bro.
the people that are not listening.
I listened to your music and I was like, I've had enough.
You're like, that's it.
That was the final performance.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
went right
I'm
back to the
good.
podcast.
I'm good. I don't need it. I heard everything I needed to hear. No, I don't have a lot of time. So like, I used to listen to music all the time, but as a format, like because of IP, like the industry came down hard on Twitch.
You can't.
And they started like really cracking down on people with copyright. So I stopped playing music in general on my streams. And because I live stream for like 8 hours, 10 hours a day, or back then I used to, I just couldn't listen. I just only listened to lo-fi, copyright-free, lo-fi hip-hop. And I mean, I do listen to some songs.
Who's your favorite artist? Who's your favorite
Okay,
artist?
I'll show it to you. Okay, don't look at the screen. Don't look.
Consider the aesthetic. He's listening to podcasts while working out. He's a political streamer. This is a singular man. And he's listening to rap. It has to be rap, but it's not conscious rap. It can't be conscious
It's
rap
not conscious,
because you know why?
but it's
Because
not-
there's too much careful consideration happening while the conscious rapper is going. So he doesn't want to hear all that. He needs a break from that.
Yeah.
You know, he probably listens to backpack rap.
I was gonna say like Mike or something like
Mike,
that.
no, Mike is too conscious.
Is
bro.
Mike too conscious?
I think he's conscious. I'm saying he's going. I'm gonna say he's listening to Ken Carson.
Ken Carson? I like Ken Carson. But like, if you ask me...
We are Charlie Kirk.
Bro, wait. Really? For real? Because I was going to play We Are Charlie. This is my song. This is my jam.
Oh my god!
Wait, ironically though.
I didn't hear the acoustic.
Ironically, no, bro. Unironically, I carry his flame.
Great again.
Do you follow Trump on Instagram?
No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I don't know why.
That's why they believe Daniel's is a Trump supporter because he follows him on Instagram for the update.
Oh, really?
Do you think that equates? Is
No,
a
I
follow?
follow.
Is a follow support?
It's like that's like woke 1.0 shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
follow policing.
Follow police.
I follow Trump on everything else.
Yo, he's
This
got
is
a
trap.
big Trump poster behind the
Oh,
camera.
Bro, what do you mean? Look at that up there. I got the Trump hat up there too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. No.
You don't wait. Do you? Yeah. So you don't follow him on Instagram?
I don't follow Trump I don't think I follow him on Instagram, but I follow him on everything.
Who has the best-
Friends? No, I mean, sorry. Like, were you guys acquainted?
Yes.
Did you guys?
Yeah, we debated.
You guys debated multiple times.
So we came up at the same time, and then
He's your peer.
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
They're from the same class.
Well, was.
you consider yourself a communist?
I mean, I don't have an issue with the term. I don't say I'm a communist. I just say I'm an anti-capitalist, socialist, whatever. But I don't have any issues with it. Everybody calls me a communist all the time. You know,
Bro, I seen Elon Musk comment at you on Twitter, bro. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's because.
Did that feel good? I actually, that's a sincere question.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I fucking hate him, and I've hated
But did
him
it
for a
feel
very
good to
long
get
time.
attacked by him publicly?
Oh, I love when my enemies hate me.
Yeah.
Especially like I don't like it when liberals are like trying to attack me from the perspective of a value that I don't hold. Like because like liberals would be real vicious. Like they'll be like, oh, you love Trump. Like that, I hate that shit. But when it's like Elon Musk, who is like very openly a fucking right wing shithead, yeah, I love that shit. I had he's hated me for years since I had his baby mama Grimes on the broadcast. Yeah. So yeah.
Grimes,
Ever since
Canadian
then,
legend.
he's been a fucking major hater.
He's Canadian.
You didn't
Grimes
know
is
that?
Canadian.
I don't know that.
Yeah, Grimes is Canadian.
Yeah. We're out here
She's not quiet,
secretly
let me tell you.
Canadian.
Sorry, some people that are quietly Canadian.
Quiet
Not
about their Canadianness.
Quiet about their.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because
I think the Canadians that make it out tend to be the not quiet.
But we're in California, in the world. It's
Wait, what?
Canada's second biggest country in the world, and
Oh,
and its
for landmass.
population is smaller than
Oh, yeah,
California.
yeah,
That's like
landmass,
3
you mean.
people per square kilometer.
Yeah, bro,
it's
90% of the
crazy.
population is literally along the U.S. border.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. What do you think about Canadians that are fucking begging to be invaded? Albertans.
I mean,
How can you be so cucked?
that is, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of like, that is Canada. You know what I mean? We still have the Queen on our money.
I mean,
we never really fought back. The ethos of America is rebellion. The ethos of Canada is let's work it out.
The ethos of America was rebellion. Ever since this Minneapolis situation, I'm beginning to realize, like, I mean, look, I've always said, like, Americans are very servile.
No,
But-
you've been neutered for
Yeah.
sure. No, it's real neutered, you guys. But I mean,
But it's not even. They're such fucking bootlickers. Like they are. Americans are. We are. I'm an American too. We're such fucking bootlickers where we just like anytime a cop does anything, we're like, oh no, that was totally valid.
I will say, I feel like a lot of it is like both sides being irritated at the other side's means of like communication.
All right, you're.
I
too
feel like
understanding,
both.
bro.
No, I'm not even. I'm dead ass serious
Now I
because
get
you
why-
really.
Now I get why motherfuckers think you're a Trump supporter,
Bro, when you talk to these, if you really think about it, I know you're being what's the word?
Facetious?
Facetious. Yeah,
I'm
hyperbolic.
memeing, yeah.
But these people, it's like with the Trump. It's like with the Trump thing and the Mexicans, where it's like they think it's a rejection of the liberals where they're clinging to Trump and they think that it's going to be okay. It's not really about loving Trump. It's about hating liberals.
no, but honestly, I do hear what you're saying, Ashton, because it is true that liberalism is dead as a concept, and so it's like whenever people are trying to like seek refuge in any of these political ideologies, we get lost in the wash regardless.
These people don't think that ICE is going to be turned on them. They just don't see it
Yeah,
coming. It's
of
going
course.
to be,
But
but they don't see it.
They don't see it
So you
coming.
gotta have to like feel a little sorry for them.
And it's funny because like so many people claim to be like intersectionalists, but they only care about the intersection that they stand at.
Exactly.
But to be intersectionalist, you have to actually be at least see that there are people that are being made vulnerable on other intersections, and then you should wait until it hits their intersection. And all it takes, even in like I always say this with what happened with the blackface and Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau.
Obviously ridiculous and obviously manic and like it's a circus over there. But all that it takes is one trope of identity politics to be thrown in the left, and everyone starts spiraling. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, you know what was the greatest show of solidarity I've ever seen in American politics was when everyone pulled up with the bandage on their ear after Trump.
Yeah, no, that was- I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, wow, this is kind of beautiful.
Bro, when Trump stood
they
up.
love this man, bro. There were 20,000. They all had the white bandage, and they said we felt that.
Oh,
They-
that
That was
was
that was communal pain.
yeah, they
Yeah.
get shit done, bro.
Wow.
no. It's a cult. I mean, I've done it too as a
cult.
joke, but
Oh, did you put the
I
bandage?
put a little bandage on there. I felt it too, honestly.
Listen, this is why I wear. Look at
carried
my
the
hat.
flame.
It
Yeah, the
says-
second amount. I saw that.
But the
No,
reason
so the-
when
What
I
does it have in
wear
the back?
Guns, America,
money,
freedom, keep the
change.
That's a fire hat, bro.
Got
It's
it in
got
a Montana.
It's got a leather brim and
Leather
everything.
brim. And you know why I wear it? Because when I'm coming into America, I'm on an O1 visa. It's fragile.
Oh, dude, for
circumstance.
sure. It's-
And when I'm coming in, I see a border officer and they see my hat. there's an automated love.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one piece of clothing.
Yeah, signifier.
They seen the hat and they looked at me and said, "What's the hat?" I'm like, I just wear it sometimes. He goes, and the guy looked at me and said, "Keep it on." And then he led me through the country.
Keep it on. You better not take that when you're showering on, boy.
Back at me when you smile.
Dude, what the fuck
When
is
you
Canadian
smile.
politics, man?
When you
There's
smile.
so much funny shit.
It's wild, bro.
I love you, my child.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
It's amazing.
Thank you for coming in.
You know
hot.
what? I'm so glad we
Yeah, that was
brought
good.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
the world needs to know about this.
This is pretty much what we do on streaming. So you're already dialed in. This is like you came in with gift. So is she going to be attending tomorrow's event?
You know what? I wish, but
No.
She's not going to be attending tomorrow's.
No,
okay.
no.
Who do you guys have? Is there a website that I can go to show?
Yeah, if you go to artistforaid.org.
What the fuck? I didn't know we had a website, really?
Yeah, we got a website, broski.
Oh, Sudan. Oh, Palestine.
I don't know if you guys go somber on the chat in the chat.
No, we go. Dude, what do you mean? I've been covering. We were talking about Minneapolis and what happened there. There's been a lot of crazy people defending that shit, but it's a similar struggle everywhere you go. But this is Artists for Aid.
Artists for Aid.
You guys are putting it together. It's hosted by Bella Hadid and Pedro Pascal, right?
Yeah. This is our third edition. It's always supported so far, but we did one in New Jersey and we did one in London. And it's like you guys were talking about Minnesota earlier, and the reason it was so important that it's in Los Angeles because Los Angeles is a sister city of Tel Aviv, and so much of American taxpayer dollars. Obviously, you discuss this so often. Goes to the state of Israel, and I really do think it's the imperative of artists to try to do something to galvanize support for the Palestinian people as they are sowing. And we're essentially subsidizing. Of course, Sudan is the largest displacement crisis in history. It's 13 million people displaced in. I don't mean to laugh when I say that, but 13 million people displaced in Sudan. It's the largest displacement crisis in history. So, and there's like a kindred connection between what's happening in Sudan and what's happening in Palestine, and also, of course, what's happening here. I was like, reminiscing on, the Colombian president being I think he was in Dubai at that climate conference where he was talking about how like Gaza is a rehearsal for all colonial states to exercise their power against vulnerable people. And so what's happening in Minnesota is like deeply connected to what's happening in Palestine and what's happening in Sudan. And so I think these artists coming here, it's not just about what's happening in Palestine, but it's also about protecting their rights here as well.
Yeah.
And
no,
Struggle
absolutely.
anywhere, struggle everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're still fundraising, right? Going back to
Yeah.
Artists for Aid.
Yeah.
You guys are still fundraising. There's always going to be issues when you're putting together an event like this, because you talked about the significance of Los Angeles being a sister city to Tel Aviv. And do you want to elaborate on any of the complications that have taken place, or is there any hurdles that you had to clear in terms of like throwing an event like this in a city such as this one? Because there are a lot of wonderful people here. There are a lot of creative people here. There are a lot of open-minded people here. But I'm tangentially associated with this industry as well, and there are certainly a lot of people that get fucking up in their feelings when you talk about Israel.
No, for sure. I mean, it was actually unbelievable, the resistance to the benefit concert. There are no political appeals happening on stage, and the only thing happening on stage is performance, and it is directly supporting UN approved agencies. And I thought, and I do believe I'm inherently political. All things are inherently political, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to do an event in Los Angeles. I just want to fundraise for these independent organizations. And even still, just the mention of Palestine had every promoter in the city kind of sever ties with the event, and every venue in this city denied us. We sold 6,000 tickets in 10 minutes, and it just goes to show you the gravity of like the bill. We could have been in a 30,000 person room, but no arena would take us because of the mention of Palestine. And it's honestly, it's insidious and it's dark, and there is and that's a part of the reason why I wanted to do it here. I remember Miss Rachel wanted to do an event here. So many different nonprofit organizations attempted to do benefit concerts in Los Angeles, but I think they were so deliberate and intentional intentional about, about making a statement around people not fundraising for this cause here. And, of course, some people had excuses and they tried to justify, their reasoning, but others were just blatant. They just said no, like just the mention of Palestine alone, just like, cut the conversation where it was. So, and I think that, if he stimulated us to return and to find a venue that would work for us, because it's important that it's happening, especially in this period, especially, now, even after all this time, we're still, the fact that this conversation is still happening. And I really do think that in Los Angeles, this is the city where, and of course, like you said, there are so many communities here that are doing wonderful work. But where you are right now, like, bro, you're in the belly of the beast, bro. You know what I mean? And I think,
know.
I actually find, like, I it's actually really impressive that you do these streams. Yeah. In where you're doing them.
But yeah, I mean, I've had some. Yeah, I had the No Other Land guys here the day before they won their Oscar.
Wow, amazing.
They sat right where we were sitting. Motaz Aziza.
Yeah.
And numerous doctors that have come back from Palestine. I think it's important to say the truth no matter what. I mean, there were a lot of people that didn't want to hear it. There were a lot of people that were like, the fuck? And I've been an open advocate for Palestinian emancipation, but I think it's important to say the truth no matter what happens. And now the environment has shifted so radically, and now people get yelled at if they're even remotely pro-Israel.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that happened in my lifetime. I never thought that it would happen.